Greetings, Scorpio friends. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying a wonderful break if you're having a break, if you're having a little bit of time off, celebrating New Year, either not necessarily with others, but within your own sphere. So let's get stuck in. Actually, I was just shuffling the now this is, of course, I must say, getting ahead on myself. This is for your January reading, a general reading for all Scorpios out there, and do check the other signs because we are a multi-crop of various elements and signs, so do check those out, lovely Scorpions. So I was shuffling the journey map deck, my own deck, just now, and this baby came out. So we're looking at overarching energies for you at the moment, and we get the new epoch, number 10. It's a card of great transition. It's a card of a new decade, of a new time, in fact. Now, this has been building up for a long time. And you can see it's very impassioned. It's a very fiery card. People are expressing themselves in ways that maybe cross what is considered, what is considered to be, I just hear appropriate or normal. I'm not suggesting this is a card of violence, because it's not. It is, there are many events that lead up to a new segment of time, and that seems to be your overarching energies today, my Scorpio friends. So we'll just get a card for your personal choice at the moment, or your personal choices for the lovely Scorpios. I'm in a slightly different spot. I am back at home base again, but I'm in the room of many doorways, which kind of seems appropriate for a new year. Let's just see. Scorpios. So your choices at this current time. Here we see the Six of Discs, which in this in the fourth deck is called success, and it's success because it's about mutual giving and receiving. So reciprocity, I always find that kind of a funny word. Your choices, so there's no agendas here. There's no agenda involved in this. Traditionally, the generous man with a deep purse, of course. But he is generous. Not for any great adulation from elsewhere or anything like that. But he knows it's returned. He knows that it's an equal backward and forward giving and receiving. So this is a pretty lovely thing to have. Choice-wise coming through at this time of the year. Certainly in conjunction with the new epoch card, because it would suggest that this is a slight shift. A slight shift in attitude, a slight shift in fortune. Maybe more so a slight shift in attitude. So we'll go through and see any challenges that may be present, any challenges for lovely Scorpions, and then traits for ease. It was card challenges. The challenges here, we get the Princess of Swords. Swords being a mental card, a mental suit, I should say, that the princess she's sort of hindered in knowing her target. There seems to be a thing about targets, about being quite precise and specific with your target, whatever that target is. The Princess of Swords exerts an incredible amount of energy with her sword, but she's quite unable to really see her enemy. And I use the word enemy, I mean, it's just, she's trying to find the clarity. I would suggest here maybe there's and remember, this isn't the card of challenge. The challenge would be to take a deep breath. If there is anything popping up that is sort of, I mean, let's face it, it's been an incredibly difficult 2020, and yes, it is wonderful to begin a whole new year. But there are still so many uncertainties, aren't there? But I see, so we are entering a new time, lovely Scorpios. We see the choices for a sort of equal and very balanced, very harmonious giving and receiving. The challenge is to it's just what I hear, veer off the mark. So this might not resonate for all, or it might for a few, or it might not. That's just what I'm getting today, Scorpios. So that was the challenge, the Princess of Swords, the mind. You know, the Six of Discs, the Six, is a position on the tree of life of great balance and harmony. Excuse me. So that as a in the position of choice card is quite fantastic. We're looking at traits for ease and success. Of course, I was talking about that and how fantastic it is, and yes, it is. The sun is probably the card of balance, of harmony, of God, all of the goodness. All of the goodness. So I'm just going to pop that down with that Six of Discs. Now let's have a wee look. Let's have a wee look. Traits to embody for ease at this time for the wonderful Scorpio. It's been a very watery moon. Let's see. Do we need traits for ease? Beautiful Scorpios. Completion is the Four of Wands, which is the card that depicts the ultimate happy home. You know, it may be through this time as you're entering, you know, quite a big new beginning of time. That the challenge for you is actually more so your own mental machinations, the idea of which we can't see that many outcomes at the moment, and there's a need to sort of go inward a little bit and try to just really go with it and try to just really be in this current moment. And so in this current moment, if you can recognize and see that you're within this place, is just to be comfortable with where you're at. I know this is difficult when people are not in a great comfortable position, and as I said in that, there seems to be this theme running through, as I said in the full moon time and tides video, full moon in Cancer, that as long as we have our basic needs met, that's every human ideally has their basic needs met. We know they don't, but this is the thing. And so we want to just come back to ourselves here and appreciate what really is around us at this time, because we don't have ultimate control. The princess flails with her sword because she can't see. She knows there's some confusion, but she can't see specifically what that is, but she continues to flail around with that sword without being able to see even through the cloud. So the directive here for you, beautiful Scorpios, would appear to be breathe in all the good things that are around you, that are inside you, that you give, that you know people receive from you and that you receive from others. So beautiful, friends. That's your reading today. I hope you can tune in very soon to the water well readings for each individual sign. And these are in relation to love, in relation to the great eight different words to describe love and different kinds of love. So I hope you can tune in and see what's happening in the currents of your world, my friends. Rest easy, enjoy this time of the beginning of a new year, and take good care. Sincerely thank you for joining me, my friends. Ka kite, Scorpio.